Hey guys, it's Bilbo the Vulture. It's time for more Let's Play Fallout 3. Let's head back out to the midship deck here. Oh, we've got a science bobblehead. That's pretty cool. Capital Preservation Society is hanging out over there.
This place won't clean itself. That's my job. Look, I'm busy.
Christy Young.
Look, I'm busy.
Alright. Henry
This
Young.
place could use a few more people willing to work. Everything is falling apart. I'm the only one willing to fix it. I'm busy. I've got a lot of repairs to make.
Alright. Was just looking to lend a hand and be a good buddy to all the fellow peoples in the... So Weatherly's in here and the Muddy Rudder's in here. Let's start off by going down to the Muddy Rudder, because What's-Her-Face is in here and she knows all about the history of the town.
Hey there. I'm Tammy. Have you seen my good-for-nothing son lately? The little shit is usually up to no good.
No, I haven't seen him.
Figures. You should buy me a drink now.
Could I ask you about Rivet City's history?
Get away! I've got enough to deal with without you wasting my time.
Take care.
Like I care.
Oh, I feel so wounded by your words, your harsh words. Oh, hi there.
I'm Belle Bonnie, and this is the Muddy Rudder. I'll tell you what I tell all the fresh meat. Don't start anything down here, or I'll have Brock kick your ass.
I don't want an F5. Nice place you got here.
You must be drunk. Are you gonna order or what?
Heard any good stories lately?
Go talk to Vera if you want gossip. I don't talk bad about folks.
Looking for somebody named Pinkerton. Ring any
What a
bells?
moron. Always going on about how he started Rivet City. Who gives a crap? Right before he disappeared, he was going on about some newfangled contraption he was sure was in the broken bow of the ship.
So, pretty much he's in the bow of the ship. Heard any stories about this place's history?
History? What, not enough shit around here already? You need to dig up more? Don't know if it ever had an official start. It's just been here forever. Stuck in the river and full of assholes.
Really? Because, well, I guess we could try this. Can't you share some?
No, but I can damn sure share a bag of get the hell out of my bar. First one's on the house. Now scram.
Really? Bandit said he organized the entire place himself.
Huh. Why, that lying son of a bitch. He wasn't even born when I got here. Want to know this tub's history? Only person who really knows it is Pinkerton. And most think he's dead, or gone. He's holed up in the other half of the ship, and he don't like visitors. He'll set you straight.
Okay. I'll have a drink.
What'll you have?
That on flavor. I don't actually have any more goods to sell, so later, Belle.
I'll be right here when you get thirsty.
So where's Vera? What has become of her? Is Vera up here?
What'll you have?
Whiskey and water. Go light on the water.
Good to see you.
Thanks. Where's Vera? I want to talk to Vera. Well, whatever. Guess Vera can't be found here. Bridge tower. Luckily, all the other stuff is up here. Room, science lab. Luckily, what is up here? Oh, bridge tower. Is there literally nothing else? Yep, everything else is down from here. Well, I gotta figure out a way to get to the front of the ship. I wonder if I have to get to it from outside. I don't feel like I've missed a bunch of... Don't feel like I missed a bunch of, you know, doorways and such.
Be cautious.
Be cautious, what for? Are there enemies in here? Am I missing something? This is a flight deck. Got a couple of doors out. What's up here?
Hey there.
Whoa, hey there, Commander Danvers.
Maybe you don't know who you're talking to. I'm Commander Danvers, Assistant Chief of Security.
I sure didn't know. So your port's Chief Harkness?
I'm his second in command. I run the night shift and he runs the day shift. Is this conversation going somewhere? Because I've got things to do.
Let's see. I heard that Rivet City is run by a council.
Chief Harkness meets with Dr. Lee and Bannon to discuss security matters. It's a waste of a good Monday morning if you ask me. They should just let Chief Harkness call the shots.
Let me see. Like to report someone.
Oh, really? If someone took your stuff, go get it back. If they shoot at you, shoot back. Otherwise, I've got to see it for myself before I'm gonna do anything.
Alright. What's up with that James Hargrave kid? Acts like old Brad.
He's trouble. That's what he is. I don't trust him. And neither should you. His mother's a drunk. Spends all her time in the muddy rudder.
Okay. Tell me about Rivet City's
Sorry,
history.
but I don't really know much about it. More worried about what's going wrong with the here and now, see?
Sure. Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Duty calls.
Duty calls. Yeah, I'll make a duty call later. Ha! Alright, Rivet City Security's all hanging out. These are all various doors to Rivet City. Interesting stuff Rivet City's got here. Got assault rifles. It's a lot of food. It's a lot of footlocker. Suitcase. What's in the suitcase? Civvy clothes. Oh, don't mind me. I was just looking around. Da 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 da. Flight deck.
Good to see you.
Hey there. Oh, I wanted to, like, take her food away from her. Because I'm a dick.
Yes?
Oh. Hey, Mr. Lopez.
Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone.
I'd like to report Mr. Lopez as being really depressing.
Sir, yes, sir. Private Jones reporting.
Private Jones and me still on the video. At ease. Private, I'm here to inspect the armory.
Sir, you are not authorized to enter the armory. Sir, please don't make me shoot you, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
Switch your story, slag heap.
Sir, this slag heap is guarding the armory, sir.
Alright. It's all fair. I can apparently unlock this without any issue. Because he gave me magical green dialogue options. That removed the dead. Excuse me. they lives. So we're removing some duds. It's all useful. What? I can't get this phrase too? Alright. Sorry guys. Boy, I need a headset with one of those what do you call them, mute buttons. Adjustable volume would be nice too. But will I look like a Rockefeller or something? Oh, I think looks is the last word left, huh? Security log. 2 more parts of Lamar alert noise from the bow section. This is a damn thing that can be done about it. As soon as we clean out one nest, another moves in. I just wish everyone would stop bitching about it. Railing on the flight deck is still broken. Problem's been referred to the council. Brock got in a fight with that sister character. If it happens again, I'm going to have to kick sister off the ship. Yeah. Caught James Hargrave stealing food at Gary's galley. Come on, Hargrave. Tammy paid the fine, although she blistered my ears the whole time. You don't care that I did that, right, Private Jones? It's very difficult to get in there. There's, ooh, Chinese assault rifle. Those are good. Alright, I'm high up on the flight deck now. Maybe there's cool stuff out here on the flight deck. Maybe I can go find Sandman kills. Ding, 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 ding. I've read 48 books. I'll read a book, read a book, read a month and book. So some would argue that I shouldn't have come up this high, huh? Probably they would. Probably, yeah. Alright, back to the quote-unquote bridge tower. Oh, there's... we can get even higher. Whoa, dude, so high. The security terminal is also locked. But it's okay for me to attempt to break it. Or break into it, I should say. Oh, it's the flock. Just keep making tappa 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 typey noises there. Guy, why don't you? That's quite a phrase. Use it to remove a dud. Yeah, combo. I just hope I don't run into a combo breaker. I guess there's no words on this side. There's only 3 here, so... well, there you go. Security log. Is it the same security log? Yes, it is. But I got fresh new whiskey. It's not really that valuable, so I'm gonna leave it. Flight deck. Although I believe this is as high up as we can get. Yes, there is no other. Steal that carton of smokes. I got a problem, guys. I got a real habit. A habit of selling things.
Yes? I'm on duty. Make it quick.
Bye.
Whatever.
Thanks, Rivet City Security. You are a peach. Well, you know what this means. I really should have checked to see which way was the bow of the ship, huh? This would appear to be the broken bow. This is the broken bow, daddy. Do some swimming to get here. But I'm up to the task. Hey, Charn, you're still with me. Bless you. Now then. Just need to find a way into the broken bow, that's all. Oh well, let's replenish our oxygen first. But this would appear to be the path we'll need to take. Seriously, there's no light? That helps. Still not great. Alright, so... Well, interestingly enough, the fact that there are enemies over this way leads me to believe this is the way we need to go. Yes. I should drink some of this water. Didn't realize how much pain I was in. Sharon seems to have found where the enemies are. Oh no, Charon died. Oh, I'm gonna go find out where it was. He's up here with these Mirelurk hunters. Hunterhurst Mirelurk. Well, we appear to have found ourselves some combat to get in. Alright. Now then. Where do we need to go? 'Alright, let's back up for air. Try and find what's going on. Checking situation. Sharon, how have you already found where these guys are? I'll say yes, I am irradiating myself right now. Big time. Sharon, did you already kill one of them? How did you do that? So are we meant to be going this way? Shit, I'm drowning. I'm drowning and I found a Mirelurk to fight. Come on, keep drinking. Alright. Now. Let's go under. There's a door. Dang it, Charn, quit getting into combat before I could even reach the enemy. Alright, a couple things here. First of all, let's use a stim pack or two. That's pretty good. Let's go in here. I also have combat shotgun, and that might actually be a good idea for this sort of environment. Let's go in here and... Oof, not feeling well. The Mirelurk meat, have you seen it? Alright. Now, having done all that, is there anything cool in here? There's some construction goodies. That's nice stuff. Let's go farther up here. It seems like it'll be drier. And yet less interesting. What's further up here? Seems to be a lot of gas. Let's not ignite the gas. As a matter of fact, since this seems so much like a big old trap, maybe we should save the game. that's a way back out. That's cool. Although I don't think it's the way we want to go right now. I get the feeling we don't want to trip this tripwire. Let's disarm this tripwire. I get the feeling there'll be more traps here. Why do I get the feeling we are already in the midst of Operation Trick Trap? There's a grenade cluster there. Vending machine has Nuka-Colas in it. Maybe I should have taken that light step perk earlier. Oh, there's a computer over here. There's a door switch. Door switch and a computer. The computer is a trap. See this back here? My explosive skill is not high enough to disarm that trap. I can activate that switch, though. That will allow me entrance into this fabulous realm. Human experiments! Pinkerton's private computer would require a key. I could steal some scrap metal, I suppose.
Be careful.
Alright. Yeah, I will totally steal a copy of Dean's Electronics. Sorry, not sorry. Any other good books here lately? Vision Mitters. Punch Caps. Lunchbox. Presumably you are crazy old Pinkerton. Alright, I'll be careful. I'll try to be careful. There's small scorched books, there's a cigarette. I almost want to warn that guy. He's planning on trapping his place with natural gas and bomb clusters and stuff, that smoking might be hazardous.
Evening.
Evening.
How the hell did you get in here? I suppose you can't be all that bad if you made it this far without dying. This is the part where you tell me what the hell you are doing bothering an old man who obviously wants to be left alone. Get on with it already.
What are you doing here in this wrecked part
I
of the
live
ship?
here. It's where I do my work. And it's far away from Dr. Lee and all those other monkeys dressed up like scientists. You made it past my defenses, which proves you aren't a dummy. And you haven't killed me. So I suppose you aren't here to do that. I suppose you can hang around if you want. Just don't touch anything.
What kind of work do you do in here?
The secret kind.
What?
Well, if you must know, I'm an electrician and computer expert. And I'm a bit of a surgeon. Really, the most gifted scientist you'll find. I'm the guy that got Rivet City up and running in the first place. And after all that, Lee and her gang of flunkies pushed me out. Ha! Project Purity, indeed. What a bunch of morons. They can't even clean some water.
Tell me about the city's history.
What? I have better things to do than yak about those backstabbers up topside. Now get going.
Please, it's very important for a book, but you've been here so long. I hear you're the only one who knows the truth about Rivet City's founding.
Ha! Sounds like you've been poking around, all right. I'm surprised any of those reprobates even remember me. Maybe they still laugh about how they edged me out of the council back then. But you can set the record straight.
Setting the record straight is exactly my goal.
For that, you have to go all the way back to when remnants of the Naval Research Institute cleared the Mirelurks off this wreck. About 40 years ago. We were looking for new lab space, and this bucket of bolts just happened to have a well-preserved science bay on it. Everything else just grew up around that lab once we got it up and running. The science team was led by one H. Pinkerton.
So you used to be in charge. How did you end up here?
That lasted until about 18 years ago, when those ambitious backbiters like Lee and her little team showed up. She came in with her big Purity Project pipe dream, and my whole staff started working with her, those traitors. She even took my seat on the council. By then, I was glad to leave it behind. But hell, if I'm leaving the city I made great.
Do you have any hard evidence of all this?
Of course I do. A good scientist always keeps track of their data. Here, they probably don't even remember, but I kept the records of that first council meeting. Take them, if it'll put them in their place.
What do you know about Project Purity?
Who cares? It's some hydroponics pipe dream that Lee's been working on forever. Waste of time and effort, I say. Apparently, though, my teams cared more about it than they did about little things like defense systems or making this ship float again. Treacherous bastards, all of them.
I can't imagine why should be more popular, even assuming this is all true.
What are you suggesting, you little brat? I may not be on the science team anymore, but I still know how to keep records. Here. They probably don't even remember, but...
Oh, okay. I got the records doubly. Let's discuss the facial reconstruction and mind wipe you did for the android.
What are you talking about, boy? I don't know anything about any of that. And, what did you call it? An android? What's that?
Find out what Pinkerton knows. Let's just say it's in your best interest. Tell me what I want to know.
Fine, whatever. This android calls himself Harkness now. Comes in and wants a memory job. I took new memories and replaced his old ones. Don't believe anyone's done that before. Certainly not down here. That Commonwealth tech isn't all that fancy when it comes down to it. I'm also the only one in the wasteland with the skill and the nerve to perform facial surgery. That android flesh ain't so different than ours. You want proof? I documented the whole thing, so I could rub it in the face of Dr. Lee when I need to rankle her feathers. I hate that snooty bitch.
I'm sorry you didn't get along with Dr. Lee, but, I don't know. What's she got to do with this? Show me the proof about the
Well,
android.
she's got nothing to do with anything except ruining my whole goddamn life. But I can see you don't give a crap about any of that. Fine. It's all in my computer. Here's the password. See for yourself. Hell, just take these pictures and this holotape. Straight from the synth man's lips.
Synthman Crothers.
Just don't go telling Harkness, though. He won't believe you anyway. And you really don't want to see him upset. He can be a bit inhospitable.
There's something you aren't telling me, isn't there?
Oh, all right. So maybe I didn't wipe his mind like he asked, but I buried it deep. Almost as good, really. But it's still there. Still accessible. All you need to do is use the recall code. Just say to him, activate A321 recall code Violet, and that will activate the hidden subroutines.
So, why'd you help the android?
Ha! Why do you think? I wanted to crack open that Commonwealth can opener to see what was inside. There's stuff in there I'd only heard about, and even then I didn't believe it. I can see why that Zimmer feller wanted him back so bad.
What do you know about the Commonwealth?
Most of it's blasted nothing, just like here. But there's talk, rumors mostly, about a place called the Institute. That's where Zimmer and that android came from. God knows what else they got going on in there, but it puts our tech to shame, that's for damn sure.
I don't want a facial reconstruction. What do you know about this android railroad?
Bunch of bleeding heart morons, if you ask me. They're going to get themselves killed one of these days. And for what? Machine liberation? But they have brought me some really interesting tech over the years, so I guess they're okay. And that android, he was the chance of a lifetime.
Okay. I gotta go.
Don't let your guard down.
That's fair. When the city at you run, don't let your guard down.
What's the big idea?
Idea, man. Alright. We can activate the PPC. Pinkerton's private computer. He's got a long password. You better have permission to be using this computer. Hey, City Founders Log. Inaugural meeting. In attendance, Horace Pinkerton, Annette Holmes, and Brad Danvers. Oh, it's Danvers. Probably the father of whoever, the lady who's the assistant chief of security and whatever. And Annette Holmes. I feel like we've heard the Holmes name in here too, yeah. So, there you go. Generations, folks. Star Trek Generations. As the Rivet City Science Outpost has displayed significant stability in its location and reliable profitability for supply traders, a burgeoning civilian element has sprung up in the available space on our ship. To better protect and organize this growing community, we'll declare a three-man council. We declare a three-man council will act as a governing body to represent the interests of the residents of the newly dubbed Rivet City. Android Log 1. Okay. Brilliant. I'll show those hacks from the Commonwealth now. Stole the mem chick from that jerk Braun. Where does he get off robbing people of their souls like that? Anyway, he's still involved in that simulation of his. That breaking in and entering and taking it was like stealing from a little girl. Of course, I won't know whose memories are on this thing until I insert it into its new host, but they never specified, so it shouldn't really matter. I can't wait until the subject arrives. Braun, eh? I got those memories into that android like I was God sending down messages from heaven. Calls himself Harkness now. Thinks he's an old combat veteran. Did a little bit of extra tinkering with his reflex system. He's certainly not somebody I'd want to beat in a fight. When he woke up, he was all confused. Told him he was in a coma for a long time. Between the new memories and the new face I gave him, there isn't anyone that would recognize him, not even himself. Let's look at the before picture. Oh wow, look at this before picture. Look at the after picture. And that's Harkness, Harkness. Alright, so note added, I'm brilliant. Note added, mem chip. Note added, Harkness. Alright, so we've gotten a lot accomplished here, haven't we? And I am satisfied with what we have discovered, and what we have wrought. What hath we wrought here? Also, was there another door? No, there wasn't another door. There was just a bedroom up there. We can walk back this way. This is the way to return. This is the way we roll. We roll. This is the way we roll. I'm rolling home. And this should take us back to Rivet City. on a pedestrian bridge outside. But you know what? It's good enough for now. I'm going to go ahead and call this a video because I sort of lost track of time, but we certainly have accomplished a lot. We talked to Dr. Lee, we talked pretty much all of the important people inside Rivet City, which is no small feat, because Rivet City is a pretty big place. We learned the history of the place. We learned the name of the android we were supposed to be finding. Both his prior name, AN321 or whatever it was, and Harkness, his new name. So, I guess when we come back next time, we're going to have to figure out what exactly it is that we want to do with this, armed with this knowledge. Do we want to give him back to Zimmer, who's wandering around? Do we want to shoo Zimmer away, give him the broken piece of hardware, prove to him that Harkness is dead, even though he's not really dead? You would think that Zimmer would be able to tell that the piece wasn't from... what are you going to do? Either way, do we tell Harkness that he's really an android? I don't know. We'll figure it all out next time, folks. Until then, though, this is Bobo the Vulture. This has been Let's Play Fallout 3. I want to thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope I'll see all of you next time. Bye-bye for now.